Hi guys, my name is Wilfred and welcome to this episode on the first look of the game called MMO Legend. Some of you may have been anticipating this game for quite some time, like I do. I've signed up this game like newsletter and so on for a couple of months ago, and I've been actively looking at what this game is developing into. So yesterday was the launch of the global server. I think it's still open beta because some of the classes which I like to play is not available yet. So I wrote a ranger. In this video, I'm going to just play a little bit, talk a little bit about what this game is like and so on. Now, it is very much like an ARPG game, and I'm just going to play a little bit of the story mode and also play a little bit of the Rift, which is more like the dungeon, which I find it quite interesting as well. Now, this is a free-to-play game, so as you know, for any free-to-play game is always a caveat, unlike games like, for example, Guardians of the Ember, which you have to pay once. A lot of game features are there. Free-to-play game usually have something like a lock-in bonus. So for some of you who have been playing like Marvel Heroes, probably this sort of thing is very, very familiar to you. They kind of like lure you in to play every day to kind of get some kind of free gift and so on. So, you know, just want to let you know what you're getting yourself into. There is also a shop as well. Now, what do they sell is very important because any free-to-play game is always a caveat. A lot of like whether you enjoy the game fully or not, depending on how much you like to contribute, either per use or whatnot kind of thing. So there are things like you can. Well, I'm not quite entirely sure what all these things are, but I think these are like, for example, some kind of like benefit and so on, some buff here and there. The mount is kind of something good, but I heard that you could actually quest for it later on. There's some costume. I have nothing against the costume. I think they're fine to make money out of costume, like Path of Exile. There are also some pets and stuff like that. The pet, I think you can level up as well. There's some potion. Now, the potion that I find it quite interesting is the one that resurrects you, I think. I'm not quite sure how much they sell it for, but I think some of these potions are rather important when you play the dungeon, because my character dies a couple of times, and I somehow would need to this is something like I don't know, give random imprint, so you could pay to win. I don't know, I have no idea, man. But there are things like this is the one that I think is something that you probably would need to stock up a little bit. I don't know whether you can quest for it or not, but what it essentially means is that every time your character dies in a dungeon, which can be quite hard, I played a little bit yesterday. I think I died 3 times. I consumed 3 of them already. So it seems to me that if you don't resurrect, that's the end game. You lose all the loot and just can't fight a boss in a group. So I feel that this is potentially one of the items that you need to get. I don't know how much does it cost really, but the gameplay wise is like for those of you who have played like Demon Hunter and so on in Diablo kind of thing, you'll probably be familiar with this sort of like gameplay and stuff like that. So there are things like multi-shot, things like you can roll, things like you could like do a multi-kill and stuff like that, and you can do like a electric explosion and stuff like that, like this one here. So you can like do a bit of things here and there, but and also it depends on what kind of a weapon that you use, because I'm using like a wing gun, I think they call it. Let me see. This is called the wing gun, which is the one that you see here. It does a lot of explosion, AoE and stuff like that. However, there are also other options that you could use, for example, like a bow. So if you equip a bow, just say, because I think I've got some bows here and there, inventory is always an issue with all this free-to-play game. It's a lot of things to loot, and I need to find a way to disenchant them or kind of like remove them, stuff like that. But for example, if you say you want a bow, hang on a second, I want to do it properly. Let's just not, because I need to find out which equipment I'm using. Like if you do a bow, so what essentially is that all the power become a little bit different, slightly I think. It become like this type. Well, I don't know, I can't really see a main difference, but I suppose there are some differences here and there when you use a bow. Well, seems quite the same to me actually. But in any case, let's just use a wing gun because I thought it's quite interesting. Now, the dungeon-wise, I would like to sort of like do a little bit of dungeon because I think that the dungeon is rather interesting as well. So there's something called a rift. So you can actually right-click onto any part of the map, and after that you can toggle out watch YouTube while it walks because I'm just hands-free. It's kind of like it just walks on its own to the location. You can't, well, unless you buy a mount or quest for a mount, you are just walking in this kind of speed. So eventually it will get there. It is very weird because it is not something that you click. You have to constantly click on the ground to move, by the way. So let's just try a rift here. I think this is a rift that you could... no, this is single player. Oh man, what am I doing here? So okay, fine. I'll do some single player dungeon. After that, I'll try to do a more player kind of dungeon here. So this is single player dungeon, which is sort of like I think the multiplayer one would be more interesting. So it's just like a... So well, that's it. And hold the shift key is to stay where you are. That is about it actually. Yeah. Yeah. So there's some gold. Hope to get some gear as well. I do not know. Yeah, I'm still a low level here. A bit of dashing here and there. Yeah. I don't remember it was so tough yesterday. I thought it was quite easy, but I think it could well be, yeah, there's some token and stuff like that. So you could actually take a look at your thing here, and if there is like a up kind of thing, it means that you could upgrade. So it's kind of easy to find out what can be upgraded, what is not. So down means that it's no good. So it basically is it's not really rocket science, all these things here. Alright, so yeah, this is a single player. I don't think I'll get my wife into playing this game for now because I think she's still very much into the Ember of Guardians of Ember, sorry. So yeah. But I must say it's rather smooth compared to say the Guardians of Ember. I don't really have a lot of lag issue and stuff like that. So yeah, I got an item, so you can check whether it's good or not. So I think it's going to be a you see up sign means that it's an upgrade. So I've got an upgrade here. Fun time. So, well, as you can imagine, it's still low level. There aren't really a lot of very exciting thing going on, and I would like to do some kind of like a... Ooh. She's rather durable. I always click the wrong button. That one was a dash. Yeah, these are dungeons. Yeah, I got ambushed from behind, but that's fine. I'm okay. Alright. So, well... So far it's just like a goal kind of thing. Is that a... I got smashed. So again, you can take a look at whether these are items that could give me an upgrade. I can't use this. And obviously this is an upgrade, so I can use it. So it's rather easy. What is upgrade, what is not. I thought, okay, I thought this is upgrade. Yep. So you have to identify and upgrade it. That's about it. Quite easy. I mean, it's quite quick to know what to equip kind of thing. And I will show you a little bit of... Oops. I'll show you a little bit of in just a bit, I would like to show you the passive and skill and stuff like that. Again, it's kind of straightforward. It's not as doesn't seem to be as deep as the Guardians of Amber. But the good thing about this game is it's a lot smoother for my gameplay wise. I think this is like, okay, this is a boss, is it? No, it's not a boss. Oh, I got. Oh wow, these are like not that good. So I got a hero token. Not quite sure what it's for. It's one of those like free-to-play game. Also have quite a fair bit of currency, I must say. Alright, so now this is like the part where you enter a dungeon and you face the boss. No resurrection points are available in boss monster map. So, and basically if you die inside, if you cannot resurrect, that's the end of the kind of thing. So I try not to die inside, we'll see how it goes. Usually it's multiple kind of, it's a single player kind of thing, we'll see. Well, what am I doing? What am I doing, really? Alright, so a bit of warm up. Alright. Okay, so it is yep. This is the boss, maybe? Nope, not yet. So now the boss should be somewhere in front, maybe. Yes, it is. We'll have a bit of patience here. And these are like health bar kind of thing. Oh wow. So I suppose I have to save zone, man. I haven't done this before, seriously. Wow, so that nearly killed me. Whoa. Ooh, how did I get hit? Oh wow. Oh wow, how did I do that? Sometimes a bit puzzling how the thing go. Oh wow, no, hey yo. I got the wrong kind of like a button here. A bit of kiting here and there. Come on man, die. Yep, so that is it, and there are some kind of then you can pick a card, and I got like a whatever. So I've got like a headband, which is crap, and this is crap as well anyway. So I should not be so sad about it, but there are some kind of like gear here and there. So what do I get? Let's take a look at my loot over here. I've got like a headband which is not nice. This is, I think, is the same as what I've got here. Exactly the same actually. Well, roughly the same. How do they count these items? 5. So it's higher, well, it's lower accuracy, whatever. So this is not that good, and this is a better one, I think, from my gun. So maybe I need to upgrade my weapon. I'm not quite sure because looks like the weapon-wise is not that fantastic. Maybe if I, you know, I want to just give it a shot, right? I mean, you know. Yep. So I've got it sorted here. Now, so that is it, and that is the end of the dungeon. And just before I go off, I think just want to showcase to you some of this like soul box and stuff like that. So very much like Diablo 3, the Paragon level. Let me just get out from here. It's kind of noisy, the music. So a little bit like the Diablo, kind of like a Paragon level, you have to decide what to do with your 13 points that's spread across. Well, there's a damage report as well. It's kind of interesting if you play with other people, so you can see that how much you're contributing to the entire kind of like, it's like a damage meter. Quite a lot of people in MMO like World of Warcraft, they have that. So here they have like things like attack, increase attack, and then after that penetration, crit rate, crit damage, and you can put points into the defense as well. And then you can have the support, which is cooldown reduction, which is kind of rather nice, I would say. Then you have the other miscellaneous, like, you know, money, experience, and so on. So, you know, just, I don't know, man. I haven't really got time to read it through, but if you put enough point here into one kind of like, you know, tree, you get things like, you know, extra bonuses here and there. So, you know, say if I want to put 1 point here, see how it goes. Yeah, I got 1 point here. So that will increase my crit rate a little bit. Can I reset? Well, reset costs quite a lot of gold. So, you know, so that is the gist of it. Probably you have to think through which one are the points that you like, because it does take a bit of resource to reset things. You can have skill as well. I mean, the skill is again not that like rocket science. So what it does is that you have something called the longbow, which is the one that I'm using right now. The wing gun is the one that you've seen at the beginning of the video. So the skill will kind of get unlocked as you kind of like a level up kind of thing. And like, for example, I've unlocked this one here, and then the next skill I would then have the you know, mastery level kind of thing. So it kind of increases along the way as well. So some of them are being locked for whatever reason, so I need to kind of like study a little bit on how to unlock them. But that's really a skill. There's not really a lot of rocket science to it. I think there's not really. I mean, these are all automatically level up the mastery. But I think as you have more of these things, then you probably can, yeah, you can probably, you know, have a different configuration to the way that you build a hero. So it is more like, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 14 kind of power so far from what I've seen. Yeah, so that is the gist of it. Then you have the artifact. Well, let's not talk about artifact because I don't have any artifact right now. So, you know, I'm still like a newbie. There's some pet as well, which I don't have as well. Quests and achievement, ranking, reef itself. You can actually look for reef stuff like that, which is rather interesting. I mean, the reef is very much like what you've seen just now as a solo, but it's a little bit more fun because there are more people around. And just to round off the video before I log off, I just want to do a little bit of probably a little bit of like you know, story to let you see a little bit cutscene if there is. But I mean, by and large, you just like wait for things to happen. Just wait. And you can actually use health potion as well, which is this one here, which I presume you need to buy for it as well, because I haven't really seen a lot that drops, unlike like Guardians of the Ember. This is organic tea I've got from Australia. Very nice. Okay, auto moving here and there. Okay, I should be somewhere soon. So yeah, just wait for it to happen. I mean, animation wise, it's also yeah. I mean, I think graphically, Guardians of the Ember seems more superior, but it's just more smoother playing this. And I think the questing in Guardians of the Ember is kind of nicer. This doesn't really have any what is it called, the you know, public event and so on. So it's not something that is as engaging or interesting as, say, the Guardians of Ember. But story-wise, I think it's rather good. So I've got the I've come to this part here. So I've got it. Then I have to like you know, exterminate this and that. I mean, a lot of time I don't really read whatever that happen. Let me just show it to you. In any case, you can right click and just auto walk, and you don't need to click on the ground. So I mean, the quest is very much like you click on the person, and after that you click about a person. Then, you know, you can click the next, and then this one talk is me. Then after that they talk. After that they talk, I talk, and after that I got a new like quest done, and I have to like you know. So I talk. Oops, sorry, I declined. Why am I declined? Stupid me. Talk. Except
Pandemonium's target isn't Dudrin, but our minds. Those bastards want to exhaust our resources and eventually kill us.
And they would
the
like.
mine is Dudrin's main source of income.
Well,
Without it, the city won't survive. Those Pandemonium lowlifes are stronger than I thought.
well, there's some voiceover in some sense. So I have to talk to a guy. I think Herman or whatever it is. I don't know, man. It's like, should I just randomly click something and see whether it'll work or not? No, I think I have to talk to someone as well. See where is Herman? No, it's none of these guys here. So
This menu cannot be
oops.
used.
So the guy is there. So I have to get fur from all this kind of like nonsense. We'll see. There's a player just passing by. You have to constantly click on the ground, by the way, in order to move, which kind of very strange. Because the moment you let go your mouse key, it kind of moves. Yeah, you see the blue sign there. Well, you know, basically you just follow the blue sign. There aren't really a lot of there's potion, by the way. There aren't really a lot of like you know, intelligence to the whole thing. So it makes it a little bit too static, I think. And it's auto loot of the quest items. And yep, so that is the. So I need like 5 of them.
Cannot be used.
So now you kind of get the idea. And I have no idea why my mana is so low. What is this, man? Alright. Feel my wrath! So I just want to finish this guy, and after that I can turn in and show you guys how the whole thing works, really. There's some spider here and there. Yeah, and this would be the last items I get. Yep, so that is it. Oops. I always do a tap. So you can do an auto run as well. So let's see. There are some like yeah, there are new. Well, so I've done this one, right? I don't know which one I've done, man. It's like woohoo! So I've got a new items here. So I've got the quest done, and this guy gave me something. Exhibit, I don't know what it is really. Exhibit. Well, that is about it, and I have to collect like a 10 years old. Well, this is like a time event, I think. That is like strange, man. Well, let's see. Woohoo! Well, I mean, you know, that really depends on who is on the map and like how many people are competing with you on this thing, right? And this thing can't run away from you as well. 2, 3, so now it's a little bit of excitement here. At least there's something that you need to rush for it and make sure that you collect it enough. Yeah. So you just need to make sure. Well, that didn't count. So you know, if you have people around you to compete with you, and that is very much like MMO kind of thing. You need to compete with other people to get the quest target done. All right, 5. So I've got like 6. Whoa! Die! And basically need to just make sure that yeah, can't use a skill. I know it's kind of annoying. I know the Guardians of the Ember has the same kind of annoying thing as well. Yep. I don't know whether that counts as me or not. There's quite a bunch of people like just chaining everything to make sure that they've got the ginseng. Yeah, really should group up for this kind of quest. I think well, I have 2 more minutes and see whether I can get it completed or not. I've been running around. There's a rift though, by the way, below, so I could potentially just like yeah, I think just follow the dot there on the screen and you'll get it. I think I'll get it within the time limit. It's not that hard per se. And well, it's just a couple more, 2 more to go. I mean, I seriously don't like this sort of like I don't really like this sort of like questing, to be honest, because it's looking for the mob type, and it's not that interesting as well, I think. So I've done it. So these are like guild event, whatever it means, and I've leveled up also whatever it means. And I mean, you know, that I hope by now you kind of get the idea what needs to be done and so on. Right, and then after that, just take a look at the map to see. I can go back here to collect my bounty kind of thing. I don't know. There's quite a few things. There's a lot of rift, by the way. The rift are the one that you could get into dungeon. So it is more like just going from A to B to get the quest done. You don't really need to read up anything. It's not really that fascinating. So yeah, I hope you've got the idea what this game is about. It's called the Mute Legend. So do download and try anyway. It's free of charge, free to play. So but do bear in mind there's some kind of like legend shop kind of item as for all the free to play game. So let me know in the comment box below, how do you think about this one? Should I be playing it continuously or should I explore other options? So yeah, see you next time. Goodbye.